Hello and welcome back to the Journeyman. We are still at Salisbury. We are currently top of the league and we just signed Joseph Hatch on loan because we do not trust the guy we had for our sub striker. Says he's a winger. We will be playing him up front. Let's go take a look at that beautiful table for a second. There it is. Salisbury, top of the league. Yes. And we're going to be playing 4 more games today. See if we can keep this amazing form going forward and hopefully get a little bit of a gap between us and these players, teams, should I say. Our 4 games will be Chippenham away, Poole at home in the FA Cup, Welling at home, and Eastleigh away. Fully expecting to lose a game at some point soon, but for now, we keep riding the wave, we keep the mood up, and we go ahead. Chippenham is tomorrow, so we don't have to wait too long for that first game. That's lovely. Sorry, just opening my coat. I get a very dry mouth when I talk too much. So we keep going ahead with what we've been up to. Same tactics, same team. Why fix a winning formula? We try to get this season done. Maybe. Just maybe. Oh, we're favourites. That's always good. Yeah, as I was saying, maybe we get some more badges. Possibly. Find a new job some point soon. We are studying for the B license. I will reiterate my self-imposed rule. While we are under contract, we are not allowed to apply for a new job, but any jobs we are offered are all fair game. But usually, so far this year, when I've done saves like this, unemployed, I get offered jobs in the same division but lower. We can't do exactly the same team. Klein is injured. Kraski's been doing a decent job there, but he's also not quite fully fit. So we will put Gibbs on the bench. Over. We'll take a risk over the goalkeeper. Celestine Charles is also injured, so Hatch is going to get an immediate start. And Jagger Kane is never getting on the pitch again. But we did have that guy who scored to get us a win in Liam Summers. Doesn't look great, but there he is. 1 goal. Which is the same as Jagger Kane. He actually looks just awful, but you know, just out of pure want rather than need. We do not want to play Jagger Kane. Alright, go to match. Also keep an eye on Revan. Also a little bit tired after a brutal run of games, but a run of games that has put us in a very good position. Let's see if we can keep it up against Chippenham. Yep, carry on your last performance every time. There you go. There's the Chippenham squad. Again, I forgot to keep that initial screen up for longer for the highlights videos. Keep that in mind. Also, a little teaser while not much is happening. I've just finished work on a database. One that should, in theory, force the entire English pyramid. Right? Oh, it's hit the post. Alright. The entire English pyramid into a youth academy only save together. Not just one team with self-imposed rules. There's harsh registration rules leaning heavily towards homegrown players. Going to be testing that over the next month or so to see how it turns out, and eventually I'll do a video on it. Also, speaking of videos, did just finish one about Spurs. At the time of recording this, they are still, what, 17th? The last game of the season hasn't been played. Go check that out if you like challenges. We're not doing too great here, are we? We're being held. Slowly going into the game. Haven't conceded, which is something. But they are dealing with us quite well for now. Touch wood. Did I speak too soon, as always? He's going to shoot. That's fine. Hits the bar. We're all right. Maybe a slight change for the second half. But what? We're not getting as many chances as we used to. Possession a bit off. Do we risk the positive? Yeah, I think so. We'll go at them a bit more in the second half. See how we're looking at like the 60th, 65th. Hopefully that doesn't cause us to concede in that time. But with the FA Cup games and that dramatic win, that was too close. Dramatic win over Dartford. Our momentum does seem to be slowing down a little bit. I'm not liking this positive. Might even go to cautious. Calm down a bit. Try to get into the game. Take a chance if it comes your way. Yeah, Kraski and Revan do need off already. And he's yellow carded. Hedges is having the best game. Hatch also, but can't do much about that. Saunders seems to do okay from the bench. See if that changes anything for us. We'll give some encouragement to the boys. Kia's also tired. This may just be momentum running out for pure lack of game. Too many games, you know. Kia and Pinnell also tired. Ngalo's decent. Howell is what we brought you in for, to cover that space. Right, hold on for 15 minutes. Take a chance if you get it. I see Eastleigh were losing 2-0 at half time. So a draw here wouldn't be disastrous. Uh-oh. But a loss here we don't like. So let's try to avoid that. Go attacking. As I was just saying, we can't stay unbeaten forever. Does kind of take the pressure off if we do eventually lose. I'd rather it didn't. Very attacking 5 minutes. Right, that was a very disappointing game. Only one highlight. We hit the post early on. Got nothing else. Oh, and our arrival. Well, that's that. The unbeaten run is over. We are still top, but level on points with Slough, who are just promoted. Thankfully, that didn't see us fall too far. But I'm not happy with it. Didn't play well. I don't mind losing as long as we lose in style. But that was just dull. Nothing happened. Is Celestine Charles our spark? His injury was yellow, We don't put too much emphasis on the FA Cup. So we're probably going to play a rested team here. Try come back stronger for that Welling game afterwards. And hopefully Celestine will be back from injury by then. Really not happy. Didn't enjoy that. Did not enjoy that. Also, I'm a little bit mentally shattered. Literally for the last 3-4 days, I've been constantly looking at editors. I had the idea of trying to make a whole pyramid of national teams. That's where this whole thing stemmed from, where every club will be renamed a country and every country would only be able to sign players from their respective nation. But that just does not work with the game in the current state. Only managed to get one. So I could do a sort of Bilbao style thing in England with just one squad. But that sort of evolved. I was looking at rules, and now we have a nationwide academy only save. And here's a little teaser. It will be called the FA Grassroots Guarantee Initiative. Remember that. You'll be seeing it a lot soon. What is going on with the loading screens today? They are rapid. Already at the next game, look. Salisbury take on Poole, who are in our division. But that means they also have the same schedule. I assume they're going to rest some people, or they're just going to prioritise the money that the FA Cup can bring. It doesn't bring yet. That's my thoughts behind it. If we do manage to get into the first, second round, we'll start taking it a bit more seriously. But right now we're only in third qualifying. Yeah, which just isn't anything really. You can check back down here in the rules. Look, third qualifying round, prize money, 5k. It's not going to do anything. And ticket sales, not really anything. Half of what we're usually getting anyway. 9k for that one. But 42 in the first round. And the potential to play bigger teams. That's when it starts getting big for low teams, the first round. Anything before that is just, well, it's nothing. It's unnecessary. If we do manage to find our way into the later rounds, we'll take it. But I'm not going to try too hard for it. A little bit worried as to what 2 losses in a row could do to morale. But all the time we're still sitting top of the league. The guys should be relatively happy. We are favourites, but that's obviously going on the first team squad, I would assume. Celestine is still out for 2 days, so he should be back for Welling. He will not be. But yeah, we're going to rotate most of his squad anyway. We'll start Gibbs here, because we want to keep Kraski ready for Welling as well. Roshawn. You better the other side? Oh no, the other side he scored an own goal. Payne. This one's Howell. That's Ngalo. This one's Papadopoulos. This is Saunders. This is Reavers. This one is Cove. That one's going to be Hatch. There we go. Depth in play. Jagger Kane. I would rather just not have a striker on a bench. So, thank you. Bye-bye. Let's get into Poole right away. It's a good bit. None of that hanging around nonsense. And then we're going to have another game in, what, 3-4 days after this one. Possibly a rest. I hope so. Oh, again, I didn't leave the screen on. That one will do. Right, pool. With the second team, remember that. We want to win for morale reasons and money potential, but we're not too bothered. It's probably a good thing. I don't know what their first team looks like. Good save by Taylor. He's having a much better season than he did last season as well. They all are, so I can only assume the problem was the morale when we arrived. We didn't change too much of the team. We avoided relegation with the tactics we put in and the players we had. We got rid of some deadwood. We improved the morale by not being relegated. And look at us now. We are not scoring that, but Saunders gets it back. Reaver's in the box. And somebody was offside. Excitement over. Getting a lot more chances in this one. Maybe Chippenham was just an off day. It's always a bit awkward with rivalry games, isn't it? And the derbies. I always find when I play Chelsea careers seasons, Saunders, Hedges has to play. They start with a lot of London derbies, Palace, Fulham, West Ham, and never do as well as you think they're going to. Just like an... Was that a save onto the bar or just hit the bar? That was way too close. As I was saying, just an added layer of pressure, I think, for the players. Are the derbies counted in game as the big games? You know? They might very well be. So if you don't have the big game players, you're not going to do as well. Alright, not a great start to the second half. Just run into a defender. Potentially give them a chance. No, good clearance. Cove, Reavers. Do we get the chance from it? Williams, Hedges, Williams, Papadopoulos. I love saying that name. Passing it around the back a bit. And Payne decides, no, didn't want the ball anyway. But he does go and pick it up again. This time he passes successfully. This is the longest kickoff highlight I've ever seen. Is something going to happen? That long ball we love so much. Cove does pick it up. He gets it into Reavers, plays it back to Howell, into Reavers again, who seems to be playing with his back to a goal. Ngalo to Hedges. Was he offside? Don't apply. Nope. Linesman's flag is not up. Hedges puts it in masterfully. That was a nice goal. I don't like that Reavers was facing the other way the whole time, but it worked out in the end. Lovely pass. Hedges with nobody marking him. First time, past the keeper. 1-0 Salisbury. Lovely. Happened to be the one first teamer. Hedges on a free kick. Hits it. Off the bar. How many free kicks hit the bar in its match engine? I mean, how many times do you hit the post in general? It's ridiculous. Do we recover it? It seems so. The highlight's still going. Hedges again in acres of space. Is that his stats or a defender's that are just stopping him from being picked up? Another great shot from him, though. The keeper was a little bit further to the left. That would have been a beautiful goal. Howell's not playing well. Doesn't matter. We're here for a rest. Well, just keeping steady at 1-0. That's all we need. We don't need to go and exert ourselves too much. Just watching the tiredness. Stats are looking good in our favour. Getting all the possession. If we have the ball, they can't score. Said as we give them the ball. Hey, you can't long ball us, mate. We're the long ball boys. Hatch, almost a beautiful pass. Great idea. Shame about the execution. That was a good pass. Good touch. And I want to say a good save, but did he really even move? Chance not taken. Corners we don't like. Hits the bar again. See, if somebody does watch these, can you like try and go back and count how many times the bar gets hit in each game? Because I feel like it's way too many. Alright, see it out. No subs needed. Rest of the first team. There it is. 1-0 Salisbury. I'd rather that be in the league, as they are in our division. You know, can't have it all. We are through to the 4th qualifying round, which means we may take that one a bit more seriously, as even losing in the first round is quite a bit more money than winning in this one. Another 5k. We do kind of need something to happen with the finances. Oh, this guy's injured for 7 weeks. Looks like Jagger Kane may have to make an appearance. Although Celestine, when fit, doesn't usually need to come off often. Oh, it's 7 days after an FA Cup game? Was that not mid-week? No, it was weekend. All right. Yeah, he usually has pretty good conditions. So, our new guy we just signed, who has done nothing for 2 games, could act as a backup winger as well. So that's not too bad. We have the depth. We got it. Don't worry about it. All right, we want to win this Welling game. We don't want to go in with bad form or bad mood against Eastleigh, because that one will potentially drop us down the table. We are not unbeaten in the league anymore. Well, in the season. But also, we don't want to end this video anywhere other than 1st place, if possible. I like that we're gradually getting more and more of the fixture list after each game. Ebbsfleet have appeared. Eastbourne. We're about a quarter of a way through the season at this point. 46 games total. So I would say we are just past early season. Heading into early mid-season. So being top at this point is good. Chatham. Where are Chatham? Did they get promoted to us? Oh no, Yeovil were relegated. Heck. Did we relegate them? I can't remember. I don't have a clue. The days are going quickly now. Now it is no transfer season or anything. 3 days done already before the game. Which means maybe next week we can start trying to squeeze 5 or 6 games in. But I finished my database just before I started recording this one. So honestly, I'm very excited to go try that out properly. Obviously, I've done some tests and some tweaks on previous ones, but this one really does seem to be the finished article. Don't want to give too much away until I've properly tested it, had a chance to make a video, you know. But in the meantime, we are going to do some World Cup specials to follow on from the Spurs video. I do want to be stepping into some challenge videos rather than just, hey, come and watch me play a save. Oh, a 24th, beautiful. I've just had a win though in the FA Cup. This is our fixture schedule. What about that? Yeah, they just beat Gloucester. Drew to Dartford, lost to Hornchurch, lost to Maidstone, lost to Slough. Right, very good chance of 3 points here. If we show up, which we didn't against Chippenham. Let's not make that a habit, please. Tomorrow for Welling, 24th place against First. Slough need to go away. They now have the exact same record as us, look. 7, 3, 1, 10, 24. We drew to them, I think. Got promoted and taken a league by storm. Yeah, 1-1. Still losing money, huh? No. We gained. That's good, that's good. Especially if we want to think about asking for another badge once this one's finished. A lot of the time you get, oh, we can't afford it. Another reason we want to stay top. It's all about the badges. They are very happy with us for now. From a team, well, from a board that wanted to sack us last season, we saved our job in one game against Tunbridge. Always going to stay in the memory. Managed to avoid relegation, and now look at us, Golden Boys. How dare they treat the manager of the year in a Greek second division like that? Who do they think they are? Alright. Heavy favourites for this one. Let's not let them down, shall we? If possible, I want a big win here to try and extend that goal difference. Who are Slough playing next? Bath. Oh, they just lost 4-0. They must have played their second team as well. Same team they just drew to. Or a Bath. 4th difficult game for them, actually. They're playing Chippenham. Now we want to hope our rivals do the business. Klein still out. Kraski back in. Celestine is back. Everyone else looks okay. What's that? Oh, for his... Oh, I didn't see what kind of injury it was. Is it like a face? No. Did I click the wrong button? I didn't give him the injection, did I? Oh, maybe a misclick there. Can't remember. Cove on the bench. Okie dokie. Let's get her done. Big win, hopefully. Can you hear that lawnmower or no? I hope not. We'll see when it gets to... Didn't keep the screen up. When it gets to the edit. It's alright. We'll try to remember for the fourth one. Alright, go, go, go. Yep, that's what we want to see. Early shot, possession rising. We want to dominate this game. We don't want a tight one against bottom of the league. Encourage the boys. Maybe go positive for it. Try get an early goal to set the mood. Or completely mess it up. We'll see. Slough have gone 1-0 up. So as it stands, we are no longer first. Uh-oh. Ooh. We're lucky that was a bad shot. Positive didn't come into play yet. We can see in the top corner. So we can't blame that. But that was bad defending. Keep your heads on. Open your eyes. Alright. Doesn't look like it's going to be the easy walkover we wanted. But we still want to win. I'll be very disappointed in anything other. Where's the spark gone? We're getting like nowhere near as many highlights. Ah, Celestine, should have read that. Mistake unpunished. What is happening? Where have we gone? Revan! Revan! Right, we definitely don't want to be on positive now. There's nothing positive about him right now. What's happened? Gonna start shouting. Unacceptable. Hedges. You've not been good enough. Everyone else has been fine, but... Right, new half, new game, boys. Go and get it. Encourage him again. What's not working? Why are we not getting chances? Let's pause at the 60th and have a look. Right. They are very defensive in the middle. Try that. Let's progress through the wings. Okay, don't mess it up. Krasky. Krasky? What did I say? Idiot. Now look. Win that, win that, win that. Good, good, good. Counter. Up the wing, yep. Barry Army. Smith. No highlight there. That was nothing. Right, do we finally get one? Or are we just going to give the ball away easily again? Hennell gets it in. They get it out. Only to Morris. Krasky. Kia. In the box. One chance. Take it. Yep. Head back. Did not take it. Hedges, man. 6-1. It's not good enough, buddy. Celestine isn't having the best day, but we can only replace one of them. Okay, we go again. Barry Army. Pinnell. Beautiful pass into the box. Barry Army somehow slips it through. It all happened so quick. How did that go in? I don't care. We take it. We take it. Let's have a quick look, though. Let's have a look. That was a lovely pass. First time deflection. I see. Lucky deflection off a defender there, taking it just out of the keeper's reach. Again, we got a keeper head screwed on. Another injury? We got to remember that we were relegation battlers last season. We shouldn't be in this position, and we still got to win games ugly somehow. Slough are now drawing, so staying like this would be perfect. Loose ball comes to Pinnell. Big cross in, straight at the keeper. Well, not straight at the keeper. Came out for a good claim. Celestine was waiting. Win that. Yep. Didn't win the second ball, but eventually got it. Kia, Kraski. Another goal here will be huge. What was a highlight? Is the game just saying we haven't had enough highlights in this match? Give him nothing. Waste a bit of time with some subs. Keep one for injury purposes. We do seem to be getting more of those these days. And see it out for one more minute. Big ball, win that. Yep, good. Keep the ball. Nothing silly. 15 seconds. Nothing silly, Pinnell. Okay, where's the highlight? Doesn't matter. 1-0 win. Salisbury back to winning ways in the league. Had one blip. I didn't like that game, but I'm happy with the result. We do get a 2-point lead back. Chippenham also draw to Eastleigh. Yeah, happy with the result. We didn't play at our best. We take it. Now, Eastleigh away. But, oh, I see. That was the Welling manager's Tunbridge game. He has just been sacked instantly afterwards. Saunders Henry. I must have accidentally clicked the injection, right? Josh Smith. Months. Oh no. We'll send him to a specialist, but it's still 2 months. We can't trust only Reavers in this cam spot. Let's try get an emergency loan in. Haven't got time to scout too much. We have £130 left in our wage budget. Let's see if we can get any of these guys online. They're cheap. Potential. We don't have any transfer budget. Leave that one for now. What are we playing? We don't want to make them moody in case we need them again later. AM. Right, so we don't want to promise any wrong positions. Yep. A bit cheaper. Oh, we can go 20 on this one. Just. We'll just read them. You can't pay you, mate. You don't need it. We'll make the offer anyway. You don't need the money. You're Reading. Dylan Fry. Ooh. Squad player. Yeah. Okay. We'll just get that one for free. I'm sure he's fine for filling up on a bench. The exact. Oh, we don't play Eastleigh today. We've drawn Crawley in the FA Cup. Alright, Eastleigh will have to wait until next time. 7 days, Crawley. We'll go check them out in a second. What division they're in, how they're doing, do we have a decent chance? Because this one, we may want to go for. The 4th qualifying round, because just getting into the first round brings a decent chunk of change. So we will take a look, but we won't be playing Eastleigh today, unfortunately. Is it unfortunate? Is it not? Might be alright to start the next video on it. A more high profile game. Well, this one's taken a while. Oh no, it's doing a few days. We'll be fine. Crawley Scouting Report. They are in a league above us, but shocking form. 13 points still. Ooh. Potentially winnable. Going cautious. See if we can pick up some possession, couple of chances. From experience, there's not usually too much difference between these two leagues. Well, most of the lower leagues, really. Wait, I didn't want to accept that. We wanted to accept that. Oh, we got Howard. They did accept it eventually. We'll make a decision when they come through. Fry was negotiated. This is the one we wanted for free, no? I've got them mixed up. I'm not sure what. 40% of that. What, 200? No, it's too expensive. We'll take Howard. Yeah. We thought Fry was free. It's the only reason we went for him. So we will be taking Howard. Hopefully he can come through before this next game. Are they allowed to loan out when it's not transfer window? Or will we have to wait until January to get him? That could pose a problem. If that is a problem, we'll have to go get someone on a non-contract, I reckon. Just for cover for 2 months. Right, Howard's the one we wanted. It says it can be completed. No date to wait. Let's get him in. 3 days to Crawley. Yeah, we'll try in this one. We'll first team it. There's always a chance that if we get into a first round, we get someone low still. And if we can win that one, that 45k will be huge for Salisbury. Let's have a look at him then. Yes. Passing 10, vision 10, off the ball not great, long shots shocking, first touch is alright, anticipation awful, speed is okay, Composure bad. Decisions good. Technique good. He's alright for a sub. Crawley are now 19th. Dropped another 3 places with their latest loss. No win in 5 games. We could potentially just be kicking a man while he's down. Or we could be the start of their comeback. What we really don't want is a replay. No fry. We don't want you. A replay is not the one in a 46 game season. We've already had 1. So that's at least, 49 games we're going to play. Haven't even mentioned the other cup yet. Are we in another cup? The FA Trophy. How much money's in this one? 63k for the final. That only goes up to National League, I believe. But they can add up if you get relatively far in it. So if we do end up staying through this whole season, a decent cup run would be handy. But again, I've done many saves with lower league databases like tier 8, 9. The biggest upturn is promotion. Purely for not even tournament prize money, you don't really get it this low. Just the extra 100 to 200 fans you get every week. Like if your ticket prices are, say, tenner, every home game you're getting 2,000 to 4,000 more a time. May not sound like much, but as you saw there with the last financial update, if the difference is like 20k in this league, like 3 tiers down, 8k is massive. This league will probably be more like an extra 15 to 20k a week. Well, every 2 weeks. So that's good for them. Promotion is the one. Smith is done. We're going to try out Howard. Cove. Klein is just coming back from injury. So we'll start him. But we'll have our Kraski on the bench. Possible change at half time. Just remembered, we're going to keep the starting screen on a little bit longer. Going to give you number 41 apparently. And we're going to play Crawley. I didn't change it to cautious. You know what? They're in a shocking form. Maybe we come out and surprise them early. And they're playing second team by the looks of it. No idea who our first team is. But a couple of regens in there is promising. Okay, do what you can. We've got a decent crowd here. We get half of that prize money. Well, ticket money. It being a cup game. Already something. Something worth coming for. First shot does go to us. Maybe a first highlight too. 7 minutes in. Passing well. Around the triangles to Kia. Into the middle. Celestine. Howard, the new guy. Kia. Hedges. Out to Klein. Making his return. Into the box. Bounces his way through to Celestine Charles. He is back. We are 1-0 up. Come on, Salisbury. Lovely. How did that get through to him? Was it a touch from Howard, or did it just bounce off a defender? Bounced off him. Oh, Hedges got it to Celestine. Lovely. We do get an assist on it. Okay, let's praise our guy. You're not working for nothing, mate. Well, you're working for your wage. And development, because you are young. You have potential. You could get a move in the future. I believe he just took that down lovely and hit the post from outside the box. But I do believe former Chelsea youth? No, Millwall. That's where I know him from. There was a guy, maybe a long time ago. I'm not sure. Had a very similar name from the Chelsea academies. Can't think of it though. It's kind of bugged me now. I'll let you know if I remember it. We'll find out in the next week. Hedges through to Celestine. Picks up another one. Dominating the National League team. We love it. And Celestine comes back from his injury. Bangs in 2 in the FA Cup. Get your form back, brother. That was a weird pass. Got one touch around the corner there. Another one touch. Who are prime Barcelona when it comes to Salisbury, you know? The Hedges Celestine link up is back in full effect. Decent cross, but to Barry Army. He's not the best in the air. That was a lovely pass to Pinnell. He keeps turning around a lot though, but it doesn't matter. He gets it in the middle, Barry Army slides it in, and we are 3-0 up in 27 minutes. Against a team that were 43% chance to win. We did. We picked him at exactly the right time. No comeback starting today by the looks of it. I think everyone deserves a bit of praise before half time. Even though I hate that button. Because 90% of the time it seems like a I want to concede button. So maybe it can reset at the half. Or do I want to concede? Hey. They're shocking, aren't they? Their morale must be on the floor. Kia. Hedges. Again. Into Celestine. Hat-trick of hat-tricks. Oh, Luke Howard gets his debut goal. But Celestine was waiting. I wanted 3 assists for Hedges. 3 goals for Celestine altogether. But, you know, we'll take it either way. Howard gets off to a flyer. 4-0 at the half. Then without having a shot on target. Cannot ask for a better one. Again though, I would have definitely rather this result happened in the league the game before. But now we can think about rotating. Klein, we were going to take you off at half anyway. Revan, you get tired quite easily. Yeah, we'll do that for half time for now. Keep it up, boys. Just don't go out and concede 5. Pretty much got this one in the bag. That's good. They can't seem to even get the ball from us. Said while Kraski gives it away again. He's a problem, isn't he? In the last 2-3 games, it seems every time we see him on a highlight, he gives the ball away stupidly. think he's on a non-contract though, so it's not like we can sell him in a bit and replace. We get like nothing back from getting rid of him. Big header. Howard. Over the top. A beautiful assist for Celestine to get his hat-trick. Howard is looking decent. He's not scared of a crowd in his debut. I'll give him that. 3 goals for Celestine Charles. This is great for morale and form going into that Eastleigh game. Could not have asked for better. I think we praise them all again. Oh, that's the wrong button. Get some praise. Take it all. Right, we do have one more. Oh, no. 3 subs in the FA Cup. Sorry, Pinnell. We tried. Does that change in the first round? Hope so. Celestine. Cove, just come on. Howard, strutting his absolute stuff, you know. My God, have we just stumbled on a demon? Bought in for cover. Comes on against a National League side. Scores 2, assists 1. Says, I have arrived. 6-0. Hedges on a free kick. 7. My word. Either these guys are shocking or our guys are playing out of their absolute minds today. Look at these ratings on display. Their keeper is having a shocker, to be fair. Doesn't matter. This is exactly the kind of result we want to keep the momentum going. We did not let that 1-0 loss get in our heads. We go to the division above in the FA Cup and slap them 7-0. Beautiful. Nobody gave us a chance, and we absolutely slapped them. They're going to keep getting results like that. They should just skip this division on their way down. Double relegation for Crawley. Amazing. And a perfect way to end this video. We get 9k for that one. Oh no. We are slightly under the wage budget now. Howard may be worth it. 9k and a crowd of 1,800. So we get 900 odd ticket monies. Well, people's ticket monies. At Crawley's prices. But the sad thing is, Eastleigh is only 3 days away. We did play our first team. We're hoping they're not going to be too tired. How come this one is a mid-table game, mid-week game, but the last one wasn't? That is annoying. Did Eastleigh just play in the FA Cup? Did Eastleigh just lose in the FA Cup? We are slight favourites for the game. Oh, what did I press? Eastleigh did lose their last game. Who was it against? Welling. Oh, wow. They just lost to the 24th place team. They are facing us next. I think we could not have asked for a better time to face Eastleigh. They're not in the best form at the minute. Can we see the team sheets on this one? Right, we're looking for Barrington, McManus, Mayer in this team sheet. Barrington, McManus. No Mayer, but it looked like they've played mostly the first team. So they're going to be at the same disadvantage. Worse form, just lost to Welling, the team we just beat. Just beat, by the way. We're not going to get too big-headed about this. But we are going to end this video into the FA Cup proper. Still top of the league. No, we're not. I think we're his team with 12 games played. So it might be better to say second in the league with a game in hand. But that game is Eastleigh, the team that have been following us for the last 12 games. So it won't be easy to stay there, but we are going to try our best. And we're going to have to wait until next week to see how we get on. So I'm going to say for now, thank you for watching. I'm going to go try my database. Have a good week. Bye-bye.